All right. What's up? Let us wait for the latecomers to arrive on the set. Hamza Mir, what's poppin'? Hamza Mir, what's poppin', Hamza? Oop, my alert just went out. I just got it, so it's going to take probably another few minutes for peeps to come up in this piece. Hamza Mir. Who else we got up in here? Only 3 people so far. Yeah, that makes 2 of us, my man. Who you got? Who you got, sucker? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. There he is, the YDSAB. I don't know what the fuck that means. You young kids in these acronyms. What's that mean? Let's work. Word. I got Bivol. Nope, not me. Call me champ back now. Huh? Beterbeiv. Yep. There we go. Tank is more skillful. Teal more bigger. I got Tank. Yeah, I don't think Tank loses to anybody. Yeah, Tank's on a real roll. But that's a crazy thing about boxing, right? And like life. We think he's going to destroy this Lamont Roach guy because he's smaller. He doesn't have a high knockout percentage. But that's when upsets happen. Lamont Roach could box the shit out of him. Probably not going to happen. Like when Frankie Randall beat Julio Cesar Chavez, that was the last person people thought were going to do it. But he did it, dropped him in the whole 9. Can you go to Houston to cover the fight for us? Go to Houston to cover the fight. Which fight? Go to Houston to cover what fight? Is that where Bivol's fighting in Houston? If you guys, or the Tank fight, if you guys want to raise the funds to send me out there, sure, I'll do that. I'll probably get credentials too. I just haven't applied because I'm not flying to Houston. But yeah, if we had like a GoFundMe, Marco Boxing GoFundMe that you guys send me to each state to cover fights, I'll do that. Because I like doing it. I just can't be dropping, a G, 2 Gs, whatever it is, for every fight. Because I don't make that much money off like YouTube and all that stuff yet. I don't have a GoFundMe. Because what am I going to make a GoFundMe for? First of all, I feel like it's kind of cheap. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say pathetic, but I don't feel like, I don't know, setting a GoFundMe. Like, look, I'm not broke, but I'm like definitely not doing well, especially the last year with inflation, right? From my normal, 9 to 5 job or whatever. But in terms of this, the boxing, I don't make, like, I get millions. All right. I'll show you guys something right now. Here's how pathetic it is. So in Instagram, which is my largest viewership, right? All right. So the last 30 days, I've gotten, can you see that? Last 30 days, look at that. 5.8 million views in the last 30 days. So you would think with those amount of views, right, I am making almost nothing, like nowhere near enough to live off of, even if it was just me living by myself, let alone, I got a wife and 2 kids. That's how shitty Instagram pays. That's how shitty social media pays, especially for shorts. So, but like if I did a GoFundMe, like, well, what for? What do I say it's for? To get me out to cover fights? Okay, maybe. I don't think it would, but It's something to think about, I guess. I don't know what you guys think. Nobody's talking. And where is everybody, by the way? The fuck? What the fuck? Depends on your lifestyle. Survive a couple hundred. I mean, I don't know who could survive off a couple hundred in today's inflation. Nah, not if you're not if you're living anywhere. No, you can't. No way. Have you ever done a GoFundMe? Nope. I mean, I have. Not for me. I have for my business. What's up, Dana Dane? Dana Dane keeping wait. Dana Dane leaving the girlies insane. Crazy sick in the membrane. Blessing bitches ordained. Come on, man. We talking to my man Dana Dane. Taking a train right up to fame. No one to blame. Rocking the Rolly. It's insane. That was my Dana Dane rhyme. Thank you. No, don't worry. I'll never do that again. Oh, man. Where's everybody at? My man Shane? I'm gonna text Shane. He never comes on anymore. Fucking bitch ass. Bitch ass white boy. I'm live. Where you at? G. There we go. You should get sponsors and put ads on your videos. I have ads on my videos, man. I'm already monetized, Alberto. I'm already monetized. Now, I'm not, say Alberto, I'm not stupid. I know how this works and I'm doing it. I'm just not getting the amount of views on it on YouTube. Shorts, I get decent reel views, shorts views on YouTube, but that's not what pays. The long form videos pay well. Like these lives, for example. If I was getting thousands of views on these lives or tens of thousands, like, well, some people, then I'd be chilling. But that's what's a little disappointing is that like these lives, I mean, look at this. I got 7 people in here. You guys come in here all the time. I might get 20 or 30, whatever on average, which is good, but that doesn't equal to any kind of cheese, unfortunately. Do you have Cash App? I've seen some insane donate. Yeah, no, I've had some people donate decently, but still, you just got in here rolling, but like I don't make enough, nowhere near enough from my social media presence to even. I have a family, right? Wife, 2 kids. Forget about them. I don't even make nowhere near enough to even just support myself. I'm on a true crime. Oh, fuck you. Shane's watching true crime. YouTube pays out like 20K for 1 million views. No, that's not true. Alberto? No. Absolutely not true. Absolutely not true. YouTube does not pay 20K for 1 million. It all varies based on, and I know this because I've gotten, what's the most I got on YouTube? 400,000 views for one video, right? I never hit 1 million on YouTube. I've hit 1 million on Instagram. For 1 million views, roughly, depending, because if a video is longer or shorter, it adjusts the retention, if people watch it for the whole video, or if but roughly it's about 5 G's for every 1 million views. So I don't know where you got 20K. You are 400% off. Put your Cash App in the banner. It is. You don't see it? Roland, literally look right there. You don't see the Cash App logo and then my Cash App. See, and that's what I'm trying to say. We're literally talking about it, and you guys. I'm nothing against you guys. I'm not saying you guys are dumb or anything. I get it, but people, you don't even realize it's right there. Look at the bottom of the screen. What do you see? Look, I'll remove this. What do you see at the bottom of the screen? You don't see the Cash App dead in the center? I'll show it to you. Look at that. It's there all the time. If your content is family friendly. Marco, didn't hear what you said about Lopez. Nothing yet. What up, Wu-Tang? Boxing is life, and Wu-Tang is for the children. You're talking about cumulative views. I meant 1 million views on a single video. That's what I'm talking about. Same shit. Oh, you're saying I don't know what we're talking about. Now, 1 million views does not equal 20. You're wrong. It's 5,000 for every million views. Doesn't matter where the views are. You get 1,000 views, a million views, you're gonna get about 5 grand. So if one video gets a million, you'll get 5 grand. If it was 2 million, then you get another 5 grand. If you get a million cumulative, you're still gonna get 5 grand. It's all the same shit. I believe. I believe. I know that when I got paid out for like my video, for example, where I got 300,000 views, when you do the math, it equals about that. It's about $5,000 for every million. So as much as I wish you were correct, you're not, because even if you were correct, then me getting 200,000, that's a quarter of a million. So what's a quarter of 20K? 5 Gs. I think I don't get 5G. Like yeah, it's not true, unfortunately. The news, the hatred that's within always shows that's not been something that just came out. That's something that has been inside the man. Huh? Why are you quoting Bernie the Boxer, Dwayne? I'm very confused right now. What's with Bernie? Bernie, I don't know Bernie. I've never talked to him, although I remember him leaving one negative comment on one of my videos. Something negative. Like something either saying something negative to me or something negative about my video. Like, oh, this guy's full of shit, doesn't know what he's talking about, or oh, what, like something. I remember just being like Bernie the Boxer. It was something negative. And I remember being like, I kind of recognize his name. Like, I think he's in the community. And most people in the community show me love. Like, we're all positive. And you guys know my videos. Like, I don't come. Actually, I'm about to drop one that's a little spicy. You should hire a social media manager for your content. They can help you. Yeah? Alberto, I appreciate the help, but that's how I know you're young. That costs money. If I'm not making money, it's not cost effective for me to hire somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm already getting millions of views. You know what I'm saying? I'm already getting them. It's just the payment structure is no good for Instagram. I wish my YouTube shorts would fucking pop into millions. It's still doesn't pay well. Shorts don't pay well. And that's another thing, by the way, Alberto. Shorts, reels, they pay literally, now listen to me, I'm telling you this, 300 times less than a normal. What a hood rich? 300 times less. So for something that I'd make $300, if it's a long form video, that same amount of views on a short, I make $1. Do you understand how much $2 then? If I'm making two, it's 600. And that's the problem. And nobody has attention span these days. So what's popping for me is mostly the short form videos, unfortunately. Hood Rich, what up? What's cracking? Who's that in your icon? Is that you with Tank? Is that you with Tank? Probably. I don't know why. Or is it just Tank? Has to be you, because I feel like you wouldn't just have a picture of Tank with some random dude in the background. Oh man, now I'm trying. You tell me though, Hood Rich. That's what Crawford said about Lopez. Oh yeah, I saw that whole interview. Tank, my brother, LMAO. Tank is your brother? Not literally, not your blood brother. You mean he's like you're like him as a fighter? You gotta spell it out for me, man. I'm old. Are we talking the slang? That's my brother. Are we talking like literally like, yes, we have the same mother or father? Or are we talking, I just like him as a fighter? Do you even know him personally? And is that you in the background? You got to answer these questions, Hood Rich. Nah, we grew up together. Oh, so you do know him. You still talk to him today? Because Hood Rich, I've seen you before too, right? You've come in here, but I've seen you what, in Blue Blood streams, I believe, or in the Boxing Voice, or maybe in Drew's. Where did I see you before? But anyway, ask Blue Blood. All right. So let me ask you a question then. If you still talk to Tank, ask Tank why he fucking hated on me in one of my videos. Do you know why? Did you ever see what he wrote about me? He left me a nasty comment probably about 6 months ago at this point. And the video that he left it on, I was actually complimenting him. What I hear from people who know him is that he got annoyed at the video that I posted of him sparring, I think, with either Elijah Pierce or Kevin Johnson, where they were tagging him up a little bit. But even in those videos, you guys know me, I'm not sitting there being like, Tank got fucked up. Oh, I'm just like, yo, this is a video that was leaked. I didn't leak it. And I say very clearly, like very balanced, very neutral. Yo, what do you guys think? Do you think Tank was really getting like worked? Or do you think the dude posted just about 30-second clip of when he was doing well, but Tank really dominated? What do you guys think? My videos are food for thought. I'm not taking a stance, especially on those sparring 30-second clip. Man, you guys know I used to be a fighter. I know damn well that you got to show the whole sparring. I don't know, bro. I know you a supporter. A supporter of Tank? Yeah, man. I mean, not now that he fucking said some foul shit about me. He left, Hoodrich, he left such a shitty comment that Instagram hid it because they deemed it offensive and hateful. They deemed it as hate speech. That's how shitty what he said was, right? And and every now and then I'll click on see hidden comments. So I click on it and I'm like, Gervonta. I'm like, wait, what? And I didn't unhide it because he has, what's my Instagram? You don't even know, man. Yo, man, I get millions of fucking views on Instagram. You don't even know my Instagram? Holy shit. Millions. Literally millions. You never see my Instagrams? That's wild. My Instagram is Marco 3_ boxing. Right there. That's my Instagram. Matter of fact, maybe I'll put, oh, here it is. Let me do it better that way. You won't see what he said though, because I kept it hidden. Because I was gonna unhide it, and my wife's like, "Man, I don't do that." I'm like, "Why not?" She goes, "Tank has an army of like tribalistic supporters that whatever he says are gonna roll with." So he called you a rat-looking motherfucker, which is what he called me. And shut the fuck up, he told me. Then there's gonna be millions of people calling you rat-looking motherfucker, no matter. So she told me to keep it hidden, so I did. So it's still hidden, so you can't see it if you look it up. But I have screenshots of it. He did it, which was weird because I'm always cool. Like I always compliment him. I have him number 3 top pound for pound. I don't get it. Thanks, appreciate it. Tell Hoodrich, answer this, please. You haven't answered it. Do you still speak to Tank right now? Because if you talk to him right now, you should hook this up. You should let him know I'm cool and find out why the fuck he hated on me and tell him I'm a supporter of his. And it's not because he's just the best fucking fighter, lightweight, junior lightweight, all that. You didn't know I had an IG? Alberto, are you serious? Millions of views. Then I just showed you guys that. Damn. Yeah, now I'm viral, like legit viral on Instagram. I'm not trying to brag because, like I told you guys, I don't get paid shit. But yeah, it's viral. Tank's I-5 was supposed to beat him up in sparring, but got slept. True that. Marco, make it right with Tank in Houston. I mean, you guys want to fucking send me out there? I'll do it. Your wife is smart. Then big. Yup, she is. Yeah, I talked to him. I might go to this camp. Yo, hit him up. Tell him that I would love to interview him. Could you hook up the interview? Let him. If you tell him that it's me, he'll know who I am because obviously he's commented. Let him know that I'm a supporter. Because he's probably gonna think whatever. Tell him I want to interview him, and I'll fucking shout you out. It'll be dope. Quick little interview. I could even do a video, and I'll include him in the video talking. Something real complimentary. You could do that, Hoodrich? What do you think? You hook it up? Were you at dinner with Bill Haney? No, I've never met. Well, I met Bill Haney sort of, but I never met Bill Haney in person. Well, I did meet him in person once, but the majority of me and Bill Haney's interactions have been like video chat, like Instagram Live or on like phone calls. Marco, Tank, I'll try. He really does them. I'll call him. Yeah, tell him or tell him it could even be like, I want to tell him this because I know he doesn't like interviews. Interview or tell him that we could do like I'll do a video because he'll know my videos. He'll know and let him know. Hoodrich, you see my videos right now, how poppin' they are. Like mad viewers, all kinds of people. Stephen A. Smith, like crazy people watch my shit, right? Tell him that I'm gonna make a video of him, right? about maybe how he's the hardest puncher in boxing right now. Maybe I'll do some shit like that. And I'll include just a few portions of our interview in the fucking video. And it's a win-win for both of us because for him, I get so many views and I got a following. So it'll definitely help spike his shit a little too. I mean, obviously he'll help me more than I help him, but it is mutually beneficial. Let's see if he remembers leaving that hating comment on my shit. But I appreciate you, Hoodrich. Let me know what happens. Now, hit me on IG. Request me right now, please. Friend, DM me on IG so I have you there. I appreciate you. Let me know what happens. That'd be dope. Yo, you hook it up, I'm shouting you out. That's it. Everybody's gonna know Hoodrich. All the millions that watch my shit are gonna know Hoodrich. I will fucking by name shout you out. Don't make it seem like you're doing Tank a favor. He's very reserved. I mean, we don't know. You don't know how he really is. Hoodrich probably does because he's cool with him. But you and me, we never met him. Yeah, it's a dope concept, right? Because I have something to offer in terms of the viewership. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Hoodrich, you from Baltimore, I assume? I assume you're from Bmore. You know I'm mad cool with Hoodrich? If you're from Bmore, which you haven't answered yet, Hassim Rahman, senior and junior, but senior. Me and him started fighting as amateurs together because I'm his age. Well, I'm a couple years younger than Rockman, but we're close in age. Yeah, so all right. So you know Hassim Rahman. That's my man. 1,150 billion grand. Talk to him to this day. To this day. It's my man. He knows all about me. That is my man. Just matter of fact, I just dropped the video of his knockout over Lennox, and it's already at what's it at? Let's see. On IG, I think it's at a lot of views. Let's see. Where is? Oh yeah, there it is. It's the one that says "spectacular upset." Let me get closer. Man, 122K. Can you guys see that? That's annoying. Why does it keep doing? Whatever. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, it's at 122K already. People love that knockout of Lennox. And for those of you who don't know, I'm also doing a podcast with Lennox. So hopefully he didn't get pissed at me for putting that out. But again, I don't disrespect people in my videos. Sometimes the descriptions are a little, I guess, like, dude fallen, dude got dropped like he fell out of a window. Like, that's a little, but it's still not like straight disrespectful. You can't fuck with Devin, though. I don't fuck with any of them. I'm neutral, man. Like, I'm neutral. I don't like fighters for them. Like, I don't go by them. Like, even if I'm cool with them, I'm still gonna give an accurate, balanced analysis based on the ring. I care about the ring. I don't focus on, for the most part. Of course, certain things you can't ignore, but I don't care what they do outside the ring. I don't care about contract negotiation. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I break down what happens in the ring. Yeah, how do you like it over there with Ness? Feel like he want you on there, but you're not, but not your opinions. What you mean? Like what do you mean exactly? I like Ness. I like the show, but what do you mean? What are you seeing? Ness be tripping for sure some days. He be needing to smoke. Nah, Ness is smart, man. He is. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. He does. Nah, he's smart like a fox. He really is. Good guy too. Knows when to stir the pot when necessary. Yeah. Nah, look, he's not popular. He didn't get to where he's at for no reason. You know what I mean? Ness can be belittling. Not to me. And I mean, maybe everyone now calls me like a casual, but it's like, it's friendly fucking banter. Like, I fuck with him too. Every time I'm on there, I feel like he'd be shooting you down. Nah, not really. Like I said, might call me a casual but that's how he is. And when I go back at him. But it never gets disrespectful. Like I wouldn't be on a show. I wouldn't have a relationship with somebody who's like straight disrespecting me, you know? Saying like, what the fuck are you talking about? Or you don't know boxing. That's not disrespectful. That's just, you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference. Big difference between disrespect and getting like heated and passionate when you argue shit. So, um, you know what I mean? Even my man Troy be wilding out, but that's my boy. Like that's just how he gets. You know what I mean? That's the problem with boxers. They don't want people telling them the truth. They want a yes man. Some do. Yeah. Damn, look at this. See what I'm saying? Look at this. Normally, you guys know, I'm normally at like what, 20 or 30 people watching. 30 minutes in. We're at fucking 5. Maybe it's a Friday. Maybe that's what it is. Danny just didn't want to be on camera anymore. It's simple. He'd be chasing Alicia. Yeah, I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really I've talked to Danny maybe once or twice since then. But I don't know what's up with him. But he didn't want to be on, so he's not. What up, Jonathan? It's Friday. People are out. I mean, I guess. Not my old ass. Danny left to be Devin Haney's spit bucket. Oh, come on. Come on. He was a part of Devin's entourage for sure. But I wouldn't, it's his boy too, though. They got a relationship, so Ness would be getting into it with Danny. Well, Ness would try and liven Danny up because Danny was so like somber. You know what I mean? He would just try and push buttons. And yeah, he would push. Yeah, he would. But I don't think Danny wanted to be there. So, and it showed. And now he's not. So good for him. I hope he's happy doing whatever he's doing. I don't really know the details. I don't really get into that. I don't know if he is a TVV anymore. I don't know what his roles are. I don't know any of that stuff. So maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know. Damn, 3 people. See that? It's dropping. Dropping. Oh, I'm about to you guys don't liven this up a little bit. I'm out. Let's see. Did anybody hit me up? Nah, nobody. Nobody. Eon, what up, blood? My man Eon. Oh, gee. You should move to Las Vegas if you're serious about pursuing a boxing career. What? No, disagree. How come the women boxers have more balls than the men? How you figure? Maybe just me, but I've never liked how boxers always have bodyguards. They all don't have bodyguards. Eddie Alvarez, my man, Mexicano. Are you Mexican? I don't even know. I'm assuming. My bad. Maybe I'm being racist now. Did you see Janabek? I saw the highlights. Janabek is a scary motherfucker. I think he does hit hard. I think he hits hard. I think has a nasty, mean streak. Yeah. I like Janabek. I'll kill a Kamanana Balaba hobby. CJ Esparon was good. You got a kid now? Is that your kid? Oh, that must be an old picture, right? You're the Australian dude, right? Who is mad old but puts young pictures, right? That must be an old picture. But if it's not, congrats. Did I see Clarissa? No. Maybe just me, but I'm a grown man. I like to walk free. You are not a grown man. You are 15 years old. But I get what you're saying. Janivek did whoop him. Wu-Tang's for the children. Smash that like button. Listen to this dude. Janivek is perfect comedy. Yep, I agree. And he's like scary. He's like a fucking machine. Terminator just keeps coming forward. No emotion. Just, you know what I'm saying? Clarissa and Amanda Serrano had the balls to get in the cage. Well, I wouldn't call that balls. That's fucking stupid. Not they're stupid, but any boxer getting in the cage is not balls. That's a totally different fucking discipline. Totally different profession. Yeah, it's an old pic. Her 18th. Why do you put the old fucking pictures up? Weird. You going through midlife like me? Because then I get it. But go pound for pound, Bud can't take kicks or elbows, but these ladies can. Why should he have to? A couple years ago, Jermell Charlo and Jenna Beck would have been a crazy fight. It could still be a crazy fight. But I think Charlo is finito. I think he's no más. So what? What you talking? What you talking, Australian man? Australian, but you look Hispanic. And you have a Hispanic last name. But there's a lot of Hispanics and black people and all kinds of shit in Australia, right? So that's me being an ignorant American. Apologies. Isn't it like 10? Isn't it a lot later in Australia right now? Was it 10 in the morning? Cause of the money, Bud said on Fight Hype, if the money is right, he would get in there. This dude lied months ago. Well, I think he just says that. And you have to understand too, when he says the money's right, that's so open to interpretation and subjective. The money right could mean $100 million, which he knows he's not going to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do shit that I normally wouldn't do if the money's right. So now Turkey has the money and has changed his mind. Yeah, exactly. Actually, from say Kellis Italian background, it's 12:49 p.m. Damn, right. So it's 14 hours difference. That's wild. I don't know what say Kellis means. That's Italian. So you're near Italian. But do you talk like Deonanda? Like Australians don't say no. They say nay. Like Nay. 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 It's no, not nay. Just saying. Basically, a week till undisputed. I know. A week from tomorrow. A week from Beterbeiv claiming that. I'm going for Beterbeiv. I don't like that. Okay. Bivol bores me. So even if he wins, he bores me. I want somebody with power, knocks everybody out. But the thing I don't like, two things that I don't ignore about fighters, because I'm about only inside the ring, but two things. One is if they beat women, right? No, let me rephrase this. If they hurt in any way, that could be sexual assault, whatever, women or children. Those are the two things I don't look past. And his wife said that he was whooping her ass. Now, innocent until proven guilty, maybe it's not true, but I don't know. I don't hear him defending himself. Have an Aussie accent, lol. Fair dinkum. Dinkum? That sounds like some P. Diddy slang. Turkey's about to pull up 100 million, told McGregor. Yeah, he's not going to fight McGregor. I'm kind of worried about Ryan. He's only 24, such potential. Nah, he's good. He's good. Bivol will box circles around Beterbiev. All right. It's possible, though. Here's the thing. Remember what I told you guys? I got 60-40. So that's by no means high odds, in my opinion. I think it's close. Seychelles. Mauritius? I never heard of that either. Damn, us Americans are stupid. Bivol wife lying. She recorded him with their children and watched that she broke. She recorded him with their child, then a watch that she. How do you know she's lying? Damn, Eon, you don't be hitting women, do you? That's some shit a wife beater would be like, nah, women, they be lying. Marco, I feel like American heavyweight are dead. So far, looks that way. What does Diddy have to do with boxing? Nothing. Why? I don't get it. Like, we use him, like we say don't Diddy it. Like, he's just involved in urban slang now. But what's he up to with boxing? Nothing. He's not even at fights all the time. Like, I don't remember seeing Diddy at fights growing up much. Every now and then. See Beterbeiv limping at the presser? No, that's not good. He was limping? Oh, shit. For real? What? LOL, nah, most the broads lying. Maybe in Indiana. Maybe because you're a pimp. Everybody could tell and I'm not saying it colloquially or in jest. You're literally a pimp. Look at this picture. That is a pimp who just got out the shower and is looking for which bitch to smack. So maybe your girls be lying. Diddy was at all Floyd's fights? I don't remember that, but I believe you. Cry baby, big baby Anderson, overrated. Agreed. Devontae, Deontay Wilder's done. Agreed. Yeah. Another Richard Torres. Richard Torres, silver medalist, I believe, or bronze medalist in the Olympics at heavyweight. He's a little small though. I worry about him. He's 6'2". He's like 220, so I guess, but he's just something about him looks small. Like I feel like he could make cruiser. NFL stole our heavyweights. What is you talking about? Contrarian? The contrarian pugilist. The contrarian pugilist. Richard Torres is unimpressive. Yeah, I know. I wouldn't say he's unimpressive, but he doesn't grab you yet. It's weird because even though he has spectacular knockouts, right? Something about him doesn't grab you. I get you. I'm with you on that. So I don't know. But he's the only one we have left. That's the only shot we have is, I believe he's from California, right? California boy. Richard Torres. Mexicano. Some people say boxing is dying, all the way champions. Yeah. Jared Anderson would best Torres. I don't know. The Cassandra, what you talking about, Willis? The Cassandra? What the fuck? You drunk? You were drunk. I think CJ's drinking. It's what do you say? It's 12 p.m., so it's noon. So you maybe having a little over there at the Barbie, the Bobby. I want to go to Australia, but that flight, that's a fucking nightmare. The other divisions are good, but it's just heavyweight when they're missing Americans. Yeah. The Casanova pugilist. Oh, the Casanova, which yeah, exactly. Exactly. I will say it for you.
What you talking about, Willis? 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 What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis? What else we got, people? Damn, this is low as shit tonight, the views. I was getting like at one point 50 to 70, and then just dropped. I stopped doing it. Like I missed one day here and there, and it just dropped. But I'm also not on my live screaming at the fucking camera, hating people. You know what I'm saying? Regurgitating the same shit every day, the same emotionally charged, hateful or critical shit. I feel like that kind of shit draws people. That's probably why my videos gonna do so well, is because I'm like energetic in them. But you know, you can't be energetic all the time. I'm not a robot. Marco, what's the best division? 154. Nothing's even close. 154. Bud, Spence, Fundora, Tim Zoo, Virgil Ortiz, possibly Boots. Who else am I missing? Charlo. I mean, Jesus. Easy 154. LeBron would have been a heavyweight champ. Okay. Either lightweight or 54. Not 54. Lubin's at 54. Yeah, I don't put him with those guys though, but he's there for sure. Yep. My man Cordell Booker's at 54. Cordell Booker, he could fight. So it's live. All the way live. But Madrimov, exactly, who some argue maybe not beat Bud, but very close. I actually thought he beat Bud. Maybe I was going for the upset, but he was hitting Bud with a lot of straight right hands, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? I never seen Bud get hit that much, and Bud couldn't really hit him. Bud was so tentative. I remember thinking there's an argument that he could have beat Bud. Yeah, he'll beat Spence. Spence is too robotic. But I think Spence is done. I don't think he's going to fight again. I don't think he should. You know what I'm saying? Getting one loss to such a great fighter, okay. You know, it's not the biggest deal. If I was Spence, I'd probably want to go out on a high note, and I'd probably, I told you guys this before, fight somebody who I know I'm going to beat, and then go out. But other than that, fuck it. He's done enough. He's made enough money. Peace. Go watch Bud at 35 used to get nearly KO'd. Word? I never seen that. I have Crawford, but some people have Crawford in the monster type. Yeah. The monster, you could argue, is number one. You could argue. I'd go with Crawford because Crawford has bigger names, but it's not his fault. So it's not the monster. It's not Inoue's fault that there's not big names in his weight divisions. He still beat everybody there and went up and up and up. Madrimov probably set the world record for most feints against Bud. Yeah, talk about like herky jerky, like wild. Gamboa, yep. Jay Willie, never acting silly. Packing that 9 milli on his way to Philly. What the drilly, making about a milli. Madrimov beat Iglesias and Ben Whitaker in the amateurs. He has good pedigree. True that. Inoue versus MJ is the fight, not Goodman. Who the fuck is MJ? I feel like Ron Ennis fights like Bud. He does. He's a little flashier, but yeah, way flashier. But Bud's just smarter. Bud's more efficient with his energy, wastes less of it. Whereas Boots does the same shit, just it's flashier, but pays at the price of also losing energy. But he's younger, so he can afford to expend that energy. Salute. Boots is more athletic. Bud is more IQ. I'd say that. It's what Boots and Bud is kind of like looking at Pretty Boy and Money May. Pretty Boy was Boots, Money May was Bud. That's the comparison I see. Smaller divisions is rare to have big names. That's true. I know different weight classes, but Boots versus Janibek, they're not that far off. I mean, they are. They're 2 weight classes, but Boots is really a 54-pounder. He's going to go there soon. And Madrimov is what, 6? Not Madrimov. Janibek 60, right? So it's right there. That might happen in the future. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Although I actually think Pretty Boy Floyd would have beat Money Mayweather. Because I think Pretty Boy maybe wasn't as smart and didn't have the defense as locked up as Pretty Boy did, but he had it enough to where his exceptional power and high output offense and veracity I think he would have beaten the older version of himself. That's what I believe. Did a couple videos on that. I don't know if it did that well. I should do it again. Pretty Boy versus Money May. That's if I ever meet Floyd, if I ever interview him, that's what I'm going to ask him. Be like, yo, who wins? And he's going to think I'm going to say like Rocky Marciano or Ali. I'll be like, Pretty Boy or Money May? He's never been asked that. So I want to ask him that if I ever get to talk to him. Jermell ain't fighting that much. Jermell ain't fighting at all. I was just watching PBF today. Come on, Eon. How long you been watching me, man? I hate those acronyms. Who the fuck is PBF? Who the fuck was PBF? Oh, Pretty Boy Floyd. Why you make me have to calculate? Why'd you just say Pretty Boy? Wouldn't that be easier? Bam Bam. It's not Bam Bam. It's just Bam Rodriguez. Bam Bam. Bam Bam was a character on Flintstones. Bivol, what up, Smooth? Bivol gonna box circles around Beterbeiv. I disagree. He's too smart in boxing. I agree with your last statement, but I don't agree with that he's gonna beat him. Money May Duck's pretty boy. That's a good one. That's possible. That's possible. Like, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. Ugh. My bad. Sorry to play Fight Night a lot. I used to have my characters' nicknames was Bam Bam. Okay. Beterbeiv can box. Yep. Agreed. Money May versus Pretty Boy is like number 8 Kobe versus yeah. Rigondeaux versus Inoue. I never saw all the hype behind Rigondeaux personally. Like, he was a good fighter, but I never was like, ooh, Rigondeaux, dope. You know? That's just me. That's just me, people. Hey, why the fucks just keep unplugging? Annoying. There we go. Now, what else we got, yo? Only 9 of you. 9 of the diehards out this bitch. Smooth is the owner. Wu-Tang and Smooth. Jay Will. Jay Will, you still in here? I should wrench you up. I should riggedy wrench your ass. Pause? Is this an instance where we say pause? Probably. You hate pure boxers. I name 3 pure boxers that you say I hate. I don't hate anybody. I find some boring. Name 3. Dwayne, we already went over this one, I believe. And I got to go with Pacquiao. But that would have been a dope. They were going to fight. They were literally signed to fight. I remember going on BoxRec and it had it there. Pacquiao versus everyone had the date, the venue, everything. Then I think it fell through because he died, I think. He never answered who MJ was. Michael Jordan? Shakur? I don't hate Shakur. He bores me, but I don't hate him. Kickboxers different. They're the purists. True. Marciano versus, that's a good one. I got to go with Marciano because he was, we're talking different eras. Time Machine is Marciano. But pound for pound, match him up, kind of give him some things to make up for the era. I think still Marciano. They're very similar. Marciano just has a better defense, probably a better chin, probably equal punching power, maybe even harder puncher, Marciano. Caleb. I got Caleb. I got Fury in the rematch. Hate's a strong word. Of course you dislike them, but Shakur Stevenson and Bivol. Yeah, I don't like them. Manny moving up was the greatest decision he ever made. Yeah, but some people think it was a little, you know what I'm saying? A little, you know what I'm saying? A little, good juice. Rigondeaux and Lara. What about him? What about him, sucker? Haney versus Pitbull. Haney. Yeah. Yeah, Pitbull is too one-dimensional. If Ryo could beat Pitbull, Haney could beat him. What up, Gnarls? My man Gnarls Barkley. Is Usyk the greatest Caucasian boxer? In boxing right now? Yeah. What? You could argue that. I thought Fury beat him, so I'm going to go with Fury. Loma's still up there. Loma, Fury, or Usyk, probably the best white guys, I would guess. Right? Yeah. Glover versus Manny. Nah, chill. Manny's too small. Roberto Duran versus Manny. I'm going to go with Duran. The greatest Caucasian boxer. What? History? You're asking, I don't get why you just wrote the word history. What the fuck you was talking about? History. History. All right, peoples. I'm going to bounce. It's late. Good shit. And let's do it again tomorrow. All right. Appreciate you guys. Hit the like button on the way out. Peace.